Welcome to the Beyond Imagination Minute with author and speaker Shana Schutte. Today, Shana is sharing from her book, Betrayed by God, Making Sense of Your Expectations.
I want to give you a few points about questions. So the first thing is that questions are like lights on the dashboard of your car. Okay? So I want you to think about it. I want to invite you to think about the questions that you have asked when you've gone through something difficult. What have you asked God? Or what have you asked about your situation? Have the questions that you have asked, have they been faith-filled? Have they shown that you've trusted the Lord and that you believe Him even though you're going through something difficult? Or have your questions shown that you do not trust Him, that you are believing some lies about your relationship with Him, about who He is, about Scripture, about His sovereignty, about where you're going? What have your questions been about? Some time ago, a red light appeared on the dashboard of my car. Now, I don't know anything about mechanics, but I do know that if one of those little blinky things comes on, I know that there's a problem underneath the hood. Okay? Now, questions are like lights on the dashboard of our car, because if we will pay attention, and this is what I want you to get from this session. If you get anything, get this. If we will pay attention to the types of questions that we ask, it will alert us and let us know if everything is going all right with Jesus, or if we need some sort of spiritual tune-up. You know, I admire people who can go through stuff and difficult things that I think, oh my gosh, I would never be able to go through that. And they go through difficult things and they hang tight with God all the same. There's a friend of mine in Colorado Springs, his name's Mark, and after 22 years of marriage, his wife passed away from a rare form of blood cancer. But he still chose to trust God. And during that time, it was heartbreaking for him, but during that time, he did not demand that God tell him why his wife died and why he was left alone with two sons. Instead, he asked questions of surrender. These are the ones that we want to ask. God, how can I love my boys well through this time of pain? And Lord, how can I love others more because of my heartache? So what Mark's questions revealed that was under the hood in his heart was faith. And according to Hebrews 11, verse 6, that pleased God. Isn't that awesome?
To learn more about Shana Schutte, her upcoming speaking engagements, and her book, Betrayed by God, Making Sense of Your Expectations, visit ShanaSchutte.com. That's Shana, S-H-A-N-A, Schutte, S-C-H-U-T-T-E.com.